Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the people at PyramidAir.com. I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storn Cook, and today we're looking at the S&T Armament PPSH.
All right, so when it gets to your house, you're going to find the gun itself, a well-illustrated manual with a nice exploded diagram in there. It's got parts numbers and all those other sort of information that you're going to need, and your 2,000-round high-capacity drum magazine.
Yeah, in true Russian fashion, bear and spare. Not only that, you have to wait for a squad mate to fall because it does not ship with a battery.
Yeah, right. One man gets a gun, the next man gets a battery. When that man falls, yeah. But, you know, in seriousness, guys, you are going to have to pick up a battery with this gun. So, you know, just click on over on PyramidAir.com, shop around, find yourself a battery. Just make a special note to make sure that you get a battery with a small connector and that you don't get a large style battery because that won't fit in the battery box here.
Well, oh, great. Let's see how it shoots, huh?
All right, let's take it over. All right, so we've got the PPSH here in the range, and we're going to take you guys quickly through the loading procedures because it's a little bit different than what you might have dealt with in the past.
Yeah, true that.
Okay, and the first thing you're going to do is on the front of the magazine here, you're going to unscrew this little knob, and that lever is going to drop away, allowing you to remove your cover plate.
Yep, and then we're going to want to fill in this top section right here, and here we go. It's as easy as that.
You can dump BBs just wholesale right in here. Then you're going to replace your cover plate. Real simple. Put your lever in place and then tighten it down. Just finger tight. You don't want to use a tool or anything like that on it.
Wind it up. Show them where you wind it up.
Oh, yep. Insert it here, and then at the bottom of the gun here, you're going to wind this up, and that's going to feed BBs up into the straw mechanism there, and it's going to allow it to come up into the chamber.
And as per usual, we're firing 0.2 gram BBs through the chrono to see what we get.
All right.
Okay, let's try this.
403, 403, 400, 396, and 400.
Very consistent numbers.
Yeah, very, very consistent numbers there. All right around 4. What am I trying to take it away from you already?
I want to try its rate of fire here.
All right, let's do it.
You want to adjust that for me? Thank you. And I'm going to put it on auto.
And we're using a 9.6 volt battery for our test today.
Okay, and here we go.
14.4.
Oh, that's throwing some BBs down line.
Yeah, pretty respectable.
Yeah.
Let's see what she does with the target.
Excellent. Okay, as per usual, we're firing at 30 feet to our target. Go for it, man.
Wow.
Nice tight grouping.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive right there. I like that.
I was concerned with an SMG that, you know, we'd have a little variance. That's accurate. That's right on the money.
All right, good stuff. Let's see what we get from a full auto blast. That is really nice.
Nice shooting, comrade.
That is a lot of fun to shoot, and man, you know, I was skeptical. I really was when I got it out of the box, but it's starting to win my heart. I'm enjoying this piece.
Well, let's talk about it some more over at the other desk.
All right, let's go.
So, Barry, what did you think of the S&T Armament PPSH?
Well, you know, I got to admit, when I came in this morning and I saw it laying in the box, I was kind of skeptical.
He was.
And you know, I looked at this stock and thought right off the bat that it was plastic, but it's not. This is solid piece of hardwood here, and I was really surprised and pleased by that. And you know, that just it goes in with all the rest of the quality of the manufacturer on this thing. This is a big, chunky piece of wood and metal. You know, there isn't anything, you know, kind of missing or chintzy about this. It's heavy, but it's a good feeling heavy. You know, it's in a small package. It's very wieldy and easy to maneuver, and I really enjoyed it. You know, it started winning me over the moment I put my hands on it, and then when I pulled the trigger, I was firmly in love.
Yeah, it's sort of a, you know, a light machine gun in a submachine gun package. You know, the rate of fire was was really nice and high, and the accuracy was unbelievable. So you can be, you know, the close quarter guy, or you can be the suppression guy, or whatever you want to do with it. It's going to serve the job. I'm really impressed with when we were at the table shooting it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the, you know, the electric blowback mechanism that they have in here. That is a lot of fun, and you know,
Nice sound.
Absolutely, it's got a very distinctive sound. I've never shot an airsoft gun that quite sounds like this one, and you know me, that's one of the things I like. I like my airsoft guns to speak up and, you know, tell people what's going on over here. You know, I'm the one shooting at you, and this gun really delivers that. It's got a very cool sound, and you know, just touching quickly on some of the features here, I wanted to show you guys the safety, and I'm going to engage it right here. When you pull your bolt back, you just slightly touch in on this black knob that's here, and that locks it in. And one of the other cool things that does for you is it actually disengages your spring and releases the tension on your gearbox. So you can store this gun for months at a time with the bolt in the rear position, and you don't have to worry about any kind of tension or wearing out your spring or your gearbox. So that's a very cool option to have, that it releases the tension there.
And it breaks down easy too.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I really like about this piece, and anything that comes apart easily in the field for you, you just give a slight touch here, and it rocks forward and allows you access to the chamber and the barrel, so you can easily get a cleaning rod in there, clear an obstruction, or do some basic maintenance right there in the field, and it goes back together for you just that easily as well.
One of the things about the real steel firearm that was made in World War II by the Russians is that it was supposed to be easy to clean. It was supposed to be easy to operate in the field, and you know, it was a very robust system. You know, the Russians had to wear gloves and mittens a lot, so we have a really big trigger, you know, housing here, and you like the fire selector quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I did like the position of the fire selector. It allows you to change it without having to move your hand position at all, especially if you're left-hander or something like that. You know, you're dealing with a gun that maybe doesn't have an ambidextrous fire selector, but, you know, there you go. Way back in the 40s, they were making things ambidextrous and easy to use. So that's, you know, definitely another design feature that's well appreciated.
One of our favorites.
Yeah, absolutely. This gun, this gun really did put a smile on my face. All right, so that's all the time that we've got for this piece, but you guys keep your eyes open, because we'll be back in the near future, and we'll have another cool gun from PyramidAir.com. But until then, I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storm Cook, and if you want to reach us, you can do so at rapidfirereview@PyramidAir.com, or you can check us out on the Pyramid Airsoft's Facebook page.
And before we go, guys, I have to remind you, especially in this case, airsoft guns are realistic copies of actual firearms. So always play safely, act responsibly, and we'll see you guys out there in the field.
Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.